Today we are in Ferrara. Chris had to work, so I'm here with my parents, and we came up to explore one of Europe's only castles that has a moat. Let's get tipsy, y'all. We're actually gonna head to a pastaria for lunch today, and we're gonna go grab a quick bite to eat. We're gonna try to find some food local to the city here before we head into the castle. We went to Ristorante Osteria Savonarola, which is right across from the castle. Ferrara is known for their cupetta bread, which looks like a knot or a ribbon. My dad ordered the lasagna, and my mom and I split their local dish, capellacci da zucca. We ordered it with traditional ragu and another with butter sage sauce. Both were amazing. After splitting some tiramisu, it was time to explore. The story of Castello Estense began in 1385 when Nicola II d'Este commissioned its construction. Ferrara was on the brink of revolt. High taxes had the people furious, and Nicola knew he needed a safe haven. Nicola ordered the fortress to be built around an existing watchtower, the Torre de Leoni. Architect Bartolino da Novara expanded the fortress into a full-blown quadrilateral castle, complete with drawbridges and a massive moat, all of which a defensive design to protect the ruling family. This castle is one of the largest in northern Italy. Inside, you have a massive 129,000 square feet to explore. For perspective, it's more than double the size of the White House, which is only 55,000 square feet. Today, Castello Estense is a museum managed by the province of Ferrara, where visitors can walk through centuries of history. For centuries, these stone walls didn't just house nobility. The dungeons of Castello Estense were reserved for high-ranking prisoners or those requiring strict surveillance. I am currently in one of the dungeons. I am, on a good day, 5'5", and it is very, very low in here, and it's just a big empty room. So creepy. Back in 1388, the castle saw its first high-profile prisoners when the nephew of the ruling marquis, along with his mother and fellow conspirators, were all accused of plotting to seize power. One of the most tragic events was the beheading of two young lovers in 1425. Their crime? Falling for each other. Another notable case was that two brothers of Duke Alfonso I, who were imprisoned in the Lion's Tower in 1506 for plotting against their brother. Their death sentence was commuted to life imprisonment, and one of them remained captive for over 43 years.
A lot of unfortunate history here, but absolutely incredible. There's multiple different rooms. This one is definitely the creepiest as it's the smallest, and I would not want to be a prisoner in this castle. This is the coolest thing ever.
After exploring the dungeons, it was time to get a different perspective and climb to the top of the Lion's Tower. You know, despite doing steps all the time, doing over 100 very quickly, still sucks. Totally worth it for this view. What do you think? Yeah, super hazy today. Hopefully we'll be able to come back when it's not so hazy. As the Este Dynasty flourished, so did Ferrara. During the late 1400s, the city became a center of Renaissance art and culture. It was during this period that the castle expanded, with elegant frescoes and stunning courtyards added to its medieval foundations. In 1597, the last Este Duke died without an heir, and just like that, Ferrara's independence was over. The Papal States took control, and the Este family was forced to pack up and move to Modena. It later endured Napoleon's occupation in 1796, and by the 19th century, it was used as provincial offices. After sustaining damage during World War II, the castle underwent massive restorations in the late 20th century. Whether you're into medieval battles, Renaissance art, or just love a good castle tour, this place was packed with lots of stories. Thanks for watching, y'all. This was definitely a different video for us, so let us know in the comments if you like it. Cheers!